What's going on, you guys? Um, I just wanted to get on here and talk about the Super Bowl and what happened in the Super Bowl, and maybe some things that could have affected the way the Chiefs played and the way Patrick Mahomes played. Um, what could have affected the outcome of that game. Um, I do believe that the Chiefs could have tried a little bit harder and could have been a little bit more efficient, but all at the same time, you have to understand that the Chiefs are as a team were pretty um, tallied up in terms of injuries. Three of their offensive line starters were out that game. Um, Obviously, as most of you, probably all of you, already know, um, Patrick Mahomes did have a big toe injury um, heading into that game. So maybe three other offensive linemen being out, and then on top of that, the toe injury, which obviously was hurting him. You could tell um, before and after the game, obviously, especially after the game, because that defense gave Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs hectic all night long. Um, Obviously, it's still a great thing that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were able to run it back and you know get back into the Super Bowl for the second straight year. Um, Obviously, that partly being because um, Tom Brady's not in the AFC anymore; he's in the NFC South with Drew Brees and the greats over there. Um, I would say Matt Ryan's a great, but the Super Bowl, the he's well known for choking leads and not being able to, you know, build a lead and continue to build on it, especially with the Falcons. The Falcons are a struggling franchise over there. So, credit to Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs being able to run it back. Unfortunately, they fell short of their hopes and dreams of winning back-to-back Super Bowls. Obviously, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were the first team ever in NFL history to play on their home field in the Super Bowl. Obviously, they didn't shoot the cannons because they felt like that was going to be too big of a home field advantage. Um, they really didn't have a lot of problems running the ball. They really didn't have a lot of problems throwing the ball. The Bucks didn't. So I think if Patrick Mahomes wouldn't have been injured and that big toe wasn't giving him problems throughout the entire game, I think that game would have been a little bit closer than what it was, but I wouldn't say a whole lot closer. I think the final score probably would have been 31-17 Bucks win. But if the Chiefs wouldn't have had three of their offensive linemen, Patrick Mahomes with the toe injury and then three other offensive linemen out, I do honestly believe the Chiefs would have won that. Heading into the game, there was 3-point favorites. They was favored to win by 3 points. At Pat McAfee, a YouTuber, he has his own YouTube channel. It's called the Pat McAfee Show. It's literally he gets on here and he expresses how he feels, and he throws his opinion out there. If he thinks the Chiefs are going to win, the Chiefs, he'll tell you straight up, the Chiefs will most likely win that game. And, he went out there and put some big bucks on this Super Bowl and on the Chiefs to, run it back and win back-to-back Super Bowls. The Chiefs come up short. And Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers won a Super Bowl. Tom Brady, that's his 7th Super Bowl ring. Congratulations to you, my brother. But I feel like Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady. Everybody's saying that was the goat against the baby goat, and you know the goat is always gonna come out on top. And unfortunately, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were able to pull off a good, successful win there in Tampa. Um, so again, like I said, I think if they didn't have the three offensive linemen out because of injury, and then Patrick Mahomes obviously didn't miss or didn't have that big toe injury, I believe. The Chiefs, I feel like the Chiefs could have won that game, and they could have put more of an effect on that game on the scoreboard and on the game. Right there at the end, right there when the Chiefs went for it on 4th and 9, I want to say 4th and 9, 4th and 6, something like that. Patrick Mahomes threw it right to Sammy Watkins. I mean, it was a tight throw, but he fit it in there, and Sammy Watkins just couldn't grab a hold of it, couldn't keep grip on it. So the Chiefs, went on to lose that 31-9. So like I said, if they wouldn't have if they wouldn't have had all those injuries, they wouldn't have been shut out or shut down like they was. I honestly do believe that, with all the injuries and Patrick Mahomes his big toe being hurt, which clearly we saw throughout the game, the big toe was affecting him, and it wasn't helping him that he had that big toe injury, because he wasn't able to move around and make plays and run the football as much as he would if he didn't have that big toe injury. So there's what I think. Comment below what you think. If you enjoy this video and want to see more videos like this video, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.